good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day. Hello to everyone. Hello to all. Those of you watching us from like Facebook land um, via Facebook, we want to say welcome to SKTV. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. As you can see, the topic today we intend to talk really deep. We have a lot to cover. We have not been on for the past few days. Now sometimes we also gotta take some break. But we are back. Share the show as you come on. Share the show. Share the show. Let someone know that we are here and we are back. What is the path or the right route to the presidency in Liberia 2023? That's what we're going to be talking about. We have lots of different things to talk about. Just before that, so suit yourselves. Get ready. Your seatbelt fastened. As we get into today's conversation. Welcome. It feels good to be back. Last week I wasn't too well, but I'm grateful that today we feel much better and we are back. Welcome and welcome to each and every one of you. As always, we'd like to acknowledge or acknowledge the Liberian people as the most important people on earth. That's what we want to do. We want to remind them. We also want to remind you that Liberian women are the most beautiful women on earth. Sekou should be joining us here momentarily. Today, I can already tell you that the show will be noisy. Yeah, the show will be noisy. The show will be on fire. I can tell you that. Yeah, just from the look of things, because today we are going to be talking a lot of different things. But let's hear the show, guys. Those of you listening to us on the radio in Liberia, we want to say thank you for always following us, for tuning in. As Melbourne is sharing the show over there, we want to get to him quick to hear from him. My man, what's going on? What's going on? I see you in some kind of rare suit today again. I seen you with breast cancer. What's going on?
Yes, thank you so much. Even though we've been, should I say, 2 days now? Yeah, two times. Yeah, we've been off, but the people really miss us a lot. Our people, yeah, we want to say thank you so much for the patience and thank you so much. I guess I've been receiving a couple of text messages and calls and so on. Thank God, at least we are on the SKTV again, and today is Saturday. Yeah, so as you can see, I think you see it on a cross sign
My man, you're frozen today. What's going on? Melbourne.
with our okay, yeah. So Steve, if you are still there,
Yes, I'm here.
Steve, are you there?
Yes. I think
Wow, just like
your internet your
Steve
internet is frozen when you
on
try to
the
show your.
internet. So let me see. Steve, are you getting me?
You can go and come back in.
Okay, all right, no problem, no problem. So let me
I think it's better now. I think it's better. Melbourne, no need to go back if it's better.
because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
side.
Yeah, go
Uh,
ahead, please.
all right, so as I was saying, if you see the cross, that tells you that we are fighting breast cancer. Today is Breast Cancer Day, so we are opportune also to be part of the work against breast cancer in the Republic of Liberia, and the president also the first lady and that of the ministry of health and a lot of people today are also part of that breast cancer work on today. So this is how you see me, and then the entire work that the entire our team are wearing on today. So you see me, and then I know you want to talk about how I'm managing, how can I look so different and so
Yeah,
on.
yeah. We are concerned citizens.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yes.
So when we see you in that kind of regalia, we have to make
Hmm.
sure we double check where you got it from and what's
Yes.
going on. Because I saw President Innocent regalia, so I was wondering if you join CDC now for 2023. Ain't see it?
No, no, I will not join any political party. Let me be frank and let me say this on record. The stage now we reach in this country, I think it's by time that we sit on things and observe all the happening. Even though we'll go vote, but we'll not come out and tell you, or maybe tell the people that yes, or maybe we want you to vote for this person or vote for no. We don't want to tell you the plain blank or maybe the plain truth about all the happenings here in Liberia. Leave with you who you going to vote for, or maybe the person of your choice.
Oh,
Yeah, so, bro.
oh,
That
my
because
man,
let me be
you know, my man, in
no,
America,
no,
you
because
say,
the problem there, let me tell
no,
you.
my man,
Some people say,
don't confuse security. Don't confuse
no,
security.
you
Don't
see,
confuse security. Yeah, they were looking at you. They were
the
looking. Don't
problem,
confuse security.
yeah, the problem is Steve. Certain people say don't do business with certain people, but you say some people say do business. So that one, I come here my head, Steve. I
No,
want to hear my head, my brother.
we are going to get into all of that. But let look at you, because right now the one who looking at
Yeah.
you, the one who looking at you, you looking suspicious. How you in the president will wear? You the president in the same regalia. If you want to look at it for you.
Uh, uh, and you even believe that today we were like working side by side,
But then
and
why I
that's
saying
just
that?
no, but
I saw you on the video.
the man is the president now,
My
Steve. The
man,
man,
my
yeah.
man, my man, I suspecting you. I suspecting you. Yeah.
No, no,
My man,
uh,
my man, I
yeah.
suspect he's only not clear. The one I look at you is only not clear. And
No,
the
it's
few that
clear.
before you even went at the few days, I look at you, you just been dressing, you been chilling. What is going on?
The guy, you see? No, forget that thing, Steve. Sometimes the life in fact the play will work and the kind of man will work for on the Musa ability, he's a good person, who always caring for his employees, always doing everything possible, to get his employees on top of thing, So you will always see us, we don't work with True FM, always see us, decent, moving on very strong, yes, with all the kind of Bolo or holding and putting in the economy, yeah, we'll still be strong.
My man, I saw you, my
Mm.
man. You're not anyway, we're getting into the conversation, but you're not confuse us. Because the way you were dressed before the whole event, I saw you eating your red blade. My man, that's that particular scenario you're eating. That scenario you gotta keep it. You took this looking suspicion now. I looking at you with yeah,
No, no, they just have to keep looking at me, and so, but definitely, I'll get friends. I'll get a lot of friends, But because the thing is that we gotta be friends. That the only way that's why, we gotta be friends. That the only way some of the information will come out because you can create an membership, then you will not get the kind of information you want. So that's the thing.
okay. Well, if you say we'll keep you on record, this one here, when we see you now, your movement now, right now we're looking at you. And the
Yes,
phone,
yes.
we're looking at you. When we see you dancing Bukana, then we know that you already collect.
Aha, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
but but
So,
but but, but, but your connection now, my man. The way I come into the town now, what been going on? Because the connection thing here now, I won't be wearing. They kind of have you wearing, and they gonna wear t-shirt. You see, I ain't got no wear t-shirt.
that's the thing. Myself, I'm even thinking about one of the frustrating things about my day today is Chelsea. Chelsea lost their game and so on. But I don't know where have
But
it.
about that
I'm
team,
saying,
bro, they get your full. Let me leave that one. Yeah, I
uh,
want the team. They get your quick full. They begin to get quiet down.
that's the kind of thing, my brother. Football, another thing. Like you easily underestimate. But there are a lot of happening in country. Back
Yeah,
home, there are a lot
update
of
us very
happening.
quick.
Yeah, yeah. So there are a lot of happening, especially beginning with the plans, the oxygen plans that were built quite recently by the government and that you say the American people and WHO, or maybe getting rid of some of the health problems that have been faced with and so on. So the government through the American people build oxygen have plans at the star base quite recently. In fact, they just show it out to the Liberian people that yes, at least that will go to curtail some of our health problems. So they'll be producing so many of the oxygens according to the information, and that going to at least pay attention to maybe about 2 million people in Monserrado and that of Mangibi, according to the information. So that's one of the best news now in Liberia. And the second one has to do with the legislative agreement between the people of Africa Coast and that of the people of Liberia, or through the LEC and also the Transco company on the system on that side in Africa Coast. So these are two major news here in Liberia. At least that we can say, yeah, thanks to the government of Liberia for a job well done. When they do the right thing, we'll say, we'll praise them, we'll tell them thank you, even though sometimes some of them they find it difficult, to really understand as to what the role of journalists, so we want to say thanks to the government of Liberia for these two major things that just took place a few times. And politics, yes, politics, there are a lot of things happening. We saw a lot of people protesting. I think on yesterday, the other faction of the Labour Party, the breakaway faction of the Labour Party, we saw them protesting right to neck on yesterday. What they were protesting for, well, best known to themselves, but according to the information that maybe NEC is not NEC is not looking at them, NEC is not recognizing them, because why? NEC are still saying that in fact they are still holding up to the 2021 constitution, which of course is the constitution that backed the chairman of the Liberty Party, Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete. So on yesterday, the political leader of, I don't know whether she stayed, because I think certain time they were suspended, based on not paying dues, so on. But I don't know whether she, but stay, we can still call her the political leader of the Liberty Party, with other people, other hurricane that break away from the original Liberty Party. They were all in the streets on yesterday at NEC. And the daughter of the Liberty Party, Charlie Broskin, also vowed out, or in fact, she openly said that in fact she's going to contest on the CPP ticket. She said that in fact she's going to contest on the CPP ticket. So that tells you that she recognized the party, the Liberty Party, which of course Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete is hailing, because Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete and the Liberty Party and the ANC is also part of the CPP. So according to Charlie Broskin, that she's going to contest on the CPP TK Camp 2023. And I will follow the NPP, but I don't really go to them. But so kind of information were coming up pertaining to the NPP. Not too long, but I know really, I was doing other things. So I was
You were chilling. Just say, my man, I was chilling.
Yeah, so I was watching NPP. I was watching NPP. They were doing talking about thing, but I was still trying to get all the information, before. But I guess maybe you also watch that also, if possible. And so these are news. And today for F, you can see that today is the work against breast cancer. So today, the president, the first lady, and the minister of health, and all of citizens of the country also paraded from Congo town up to SKD Sport Complex. So far so good, my brother. These are happenings in Liberia.
Okay, well, thank you for the update. A lot of these things we'll catch up on. I want to run really quick to other news. As Melbourne started the other news conversation, before we get to our musical break here and share the show. The musical break will be very short today. Like I said, we have a lot to talk about. We'll open the phones here earlier on, very, very early, so that you can participate, both from Liberia and from the US. We're hoping that Siku will join us momentarily, because he has to transfer the calls here to me or so forth, or whatever not. But we are here. Welcome to today's edition. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching us from far, let me recognize a few people really quick here. I will run through your names here as we go. Is that Weddy Thompson? Welcome to the show. Metro, welcome to the show. Smith, that way, my man Smith, I'll be in Texas very soon. Let me see what they gave me hard time. Let me see what is going on in that Texas. Yeah. I can't let you hire, say, the nigga will bring you other news here. You don't believe it. Abraham, welcome to the show. Abraham, my man, what's up? Man, I saw you chilling, yo. We will get chill out all year. Y'all need to connect on now. You and Melbourne, what they are chilling in that country, y'all connect on now. We will not chilling out all year. Yeah, all day you're chilling. Ohaji Tiger, what's up, my man? Oh God, what's going on? I'm my boy there. When you give me hard time, you give me hard time. That JMB boy. Yeah, that one of JMB boy there. That Dylan boy, that Cosa boy. You know, but he stay my boy, stay cool. No politics, no wild. Romeo, welcome to the show, Chief. What's going on? Yvonne, welcome to the show. Life of Fana, my man, you probably need to be getting that award, bro. Very consistent, committed. Yeah. Any woman on the line that want Life of Fana, you get good man. Life of Fana, very, very committed and consistent. The man committed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that.
The man too committed and consistent, bro. You can even
That's
check.
great.
Eve Diva, what's up? Eve is my former schoolmate from childhood. We went to the same school together. It's been a while. She and I were on song on a show the other time together. After all these years, we finally brought her again. Eve, good to see you. What's going on? Thanks for following us. Brian Jonathan, welcome to the show. With it, Justin Beverly Pajibo. They passing your whole day on different things. They take Pajibo knee or Beverly Pajibo. They go take on knee. Justin Beverly Pajibo, what is happening? Go tell Beverly Pajibo and say what's up. Swole, what's up? Swole Wesley, what's up? Thank you for sharing the show. Alexander Boniface, Emmanuel Hay, welcome to the show. Gwen, what's up? You know what? Before we go to the musical break, maybe I'll let to give people their flower there. Like, you know, Gwen, somebody didn't know that I know Gwen. She's been good to me. She's worked with me on something in the back. They didn't know that. And the person was praising her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today, I think today is the birthday of one of the regular father, right, of SKTV. I saw that on the.
I think it's Gwen as well. The same Gwen. Either her birthday or yesterday or today. I saw it somewhere, but when it's basically Gwen, happy birthday. You cool people. Yeah. Gwen, you cool. You cool people.
Yes.
Yeah. Gwen is cool. My man, when I say cool, can you imagine Gwen in Liberia? I said when the time get ready, I would tell the Liberian people, Gwen were in Liberia.
Man, OPS toy talking so.
Forget that thing, brother. Leave that thing, don't be noisy. Yeah, OPS level were on.
That's it.
Yeah. Gwen position me, myself, I don't believe it.
Wow.
Mama, you know that was every position you set. But I just said a pick up. Gwen position me, Gwen cool. Gwen is cool. Very, very nice. Tapla, welcome to the show. Gwen, relax. I know you don't want me to talk too much, but when the time I will talk, I don't care what happened, I'll talk. Mipa! The people who do good, you gotta tell the people that didn't know.
Yeah, so like best thing is good.
Lisa, welcome to the show. Who's that? Fatinas, welcome to the show. My man, if I pronounce your name, Gusario. Randolph Thomas, welcome to the show. The other, Jose, you might bugger picking away. I would again go at time. Don't be frustrated, okay, yo. Fumba M. Sally, welcome to the show. Assam Benedict, welcome to the show. Give me 1 second.
All right, so just yes.
Yeah, let me finish up quick here so we can go to the Melvin Tissue, welcome to the show. Vahali, welcome to the show. Let me see. Marula, welcome to the show. We will not know your name. If you reading funny thing and you get funny name, we will not recognize you. Yeah. Sensei, welcome to the show. My sister Degonti, what's up? The other day I went to Minnesota, my man, I go see my sister. And I'm small fan. I gotta pay. I go see my sister, my nephew, my nieces, bro. My man, they blow our hair. I on payment plan right now. I'm trying to set a payment plan that I want to agree for payment plan. Jimmy Eastman, what's up? What's going on? But let's get to the musical break really quick. And we'll get into the show for today. You know, the weekend, enjoyment weekend, no politics. So enjoy yourself. No right to the no copyright the song. Enjoyment weekend, no one started the weekend. Yeah, you are
You don't even know my story. You don't even know your story. Oh yeah, you know, on the beat, I'll be a loca. So more right. You post a new car on Facebook. But I so la la. You work it better. Loving and arguing, jealous, say you photo. My advice for you, in my way, I got to confess. Confession. You gotta confess. You must have the impression. Enjoyment, got your blessing. Enjoyment, no more stressing. Enjoyment, got your blessing. Enjoyment, no more stressing.
It's ever gonna be another man trash, just another man treasure. Another man fool, was another man poison. Got your good, according to your measurement. Got your good, according to your measurement. The player ain't get rich, and they play you for it. Just because of impression. Impression, fake impression. Impression, yeah. You don't even know my story. Or you want to share my glory, oh yeah. Hey, baby, you my way, oh, way, oh, Zangere. Hey, baby, oh, you my way, oh, Zangere. Hey, baby, touch you my way, oh,
Enjoyment, got your blessing. Enjoyment, no more stressing. Enjoyment, got your blessing. Enjoyment, no more stressing. Yeah. The hammer you driving, I think to keke. This a ballin'. The thing that we talking, they must stay right here. Stop spoiling my knee. I'm living my life, oh. See, I'm living my life, oh. If you pay you,
Yeah, when the music came, I know where I was. Don't even check. Yeah, don't even touch that dot. When the music came, I know
Is that you been DJ before?
forget the team, brother.
I know we can be doing the Baba on sometime when you let this in.
My man, forget all that thing, man. Forget it. Another you can be chilling, DJ.
Forget that thing. Life got to
When
go on.
the music king, I know where I was chilling when the music hit. I tell you, brother, leave politics, baby, man. Leave that thing there.
I gave on you today.
Give up for what you
Give
know.
up.
Give up. You give up for the party than me. But anyway, let's get into the conversation. But like I said, you know, the music, yeah, that killing music, you know, enjoyment. We like to start out the conversation first of all. You know, somebody text me and say, "Oh, today that President Ellen Johnson said he did it." What didn't concern me?
Daddy, get a deal.
Brother, do that thing. Forget that thing. I said it on the show here. I will say anywhere I go. I got a philosophy. You not tell me happy birthday. I not tell you happy birthday. Tell me birthday that I'm 14, that I'm flower.
What I do here?
Like I said, you can be the president of the world. Me, you not get birthday talk. Keep your music. Everybody happy. The other people who tell you happy birthday. Hey, what did concern me now? Ellen birthday. So what did happen now? What did I have to do? The word not stop. Early people, man, with Ellen birthday thing here. Enjoy your birthday, King Brown, and since you are saying, I'm telling you happy birthday. I'm not obligated to do that. It's not a constitutional thing, brother. Y'all go telling Ellen happy birthday, up to you. But anyway, I move to issue. Ellen, a former president. Yeah. Ellen, a former president, our Oman. The same thing with Joe Bob birthday. Can I tell Joe Bob happy birthday? I don't tell Joe Bob happy birthday before. I don't tell Belinda you happy birthday. I don't tell none of them happy birthday. Forget that thing, man. I beg you. Anyways, Melbourne. I know you brought us other news, which I think was very, very important. But we'd like to go into some of the other news. We want to start off before we start off with the different political parties or the way to presidency. Let's start off with some of the basic news that we followed and we are hearing. First of all, what I found a little concerning and disturbing, and I think this comes down to CDC and President George Weah. You know, I don't think I would encourage any Liberian, anybody to waste their time advising President George Weah. Nope. And the reason for that is President George Weah seems to refuse to listen, even to his biggest allies and so forth. But now there should be an investigation constituted for Nathaniel McGill and the rest of the guys. Nathaniel McGill should not be moving around the country, running around with political rallies, talking about he wants to run. There should be in no way, shape, or form that should be condoned. It shows serious negligence on the president's part to address the issues of corruption. It does. This is not political. These are facts. And these things have ramifications. The United States and other allies will not sit around and allow President George Weah to fool with this and think this is a joke. President George Weah needs to constitute an investigation into Nathaniel McGill. The Liberian people in the world needs to know the fact. Again, the Liberian people in the world need to know the fact. They need to know exactly what happened. Let Nathaniel McGill be given the opportunity to make his case in court. It shouldn't be shielded. Nathaniel McGill resigning, or the rest of the guy resigning, has nothing to do with the rule of law. This should not even prevent the rule of law from taking place. No. I think if President George Weah means well for the country, his government, he needs to do what is right. He has no option but to do what is right. Constitute an investigation, allow Nathaniel McGill to do what he needs to do, make his case, vindicate himself, provide the evidences contrary to what the United States has against him, and let's move on with life. So that Nathaniel McGill too cannot be running around people accusing him without, so all of these things need to be put in place in context. So these are some of the issues we're faced with in the country. When we say these things, people joke around. This is bad for the country. Nathaniel McGill should not be running around holding rallies. I know somebody will say, well, it's not constitutional. Sanction does not mean. Listen, let's stop going around these things. Let's stop it. Why did President George Weah agree to his resignation? And he did nothing wrong. He only did what he did to the United States. Why did President George Weah suspend him in the first place? If this were just mere allegation, and nothing wrong, he did nothing wrong. Why? Why was he suspended? The fact that President George Weah took those steps, suspending him and taking on or accepting his resignation, signals that there is a problem. And if there is a problem, then let's get to the root cause of this problem. Let's clear this man out. Let's clear Serena Cephas out and bring the Solicitor General of the nation back. Because the title Serena Cephas likes to be called. Let's get Bill O'Reilly back instead of going. And there's people that, President George Weah is tying rope on his neck continuously without even realizing it. And people are taking it for joke. People are taking it for joke. This is not joke. This is not a joking matter. President George Weah, from his action and inaction, it appears that he's endorsing all of these criminal acts and behavior. Look at what happened recently. And that's still to be corrected. These guys that were nominated most recently, what is the process of going to get, when you nominate these guys to take over the national port or so forth? Is it traditional that they go to the board or whatever it is of the port management to induct them into office or to bring them into office, or they have to go through the confirmation process? All of these different things they just look funny, Very suspicious behavior. We've raised an alarm that this other guy has a serious problem behind him. You can't afford to be bringing these kind of people with shady character and all kind of funny news behind them. You sneak them, nominate them. All these people with funny yo-yo behind them, you just bring them to power. What is wrong? And when we say, you'll say, oh, we say the diplomatic way, nothing. We say the street way, nothing. We say the professional way, nothing. What we do now? When we come and say the president led criminals, or he seemed to be in bed with criminals, you're saying we insulted the president. So how we say anything here now? But that's exactly what the president is doing, though. Look around you, the people that he appoints. Just look around. Just look around you, the people that he appoints. Look around the people that he's nominating. Just look around his entire movements. The people he deals with. They either got some kind of shady path or they're on something that's not right to do. And these are grown men. These are not children. Who say these things, oh, you don't let the president, your opposition, and your communist man, and your ability man, and you're the other person who man. So what we should do now? We should sit down and let the country go down. So President George Weah is continuously doing what is not right. And we who speak on this issue and speak the truth, I think we mean well for President George Weah. Because we're not sitting in the corner and murmuring or talking on our authority, but we know that that's not the truth. No. We're speaking out and being on record. But again, a hint to a wise is quite sufficient. When we say these things, sometimes people think that we're joking or a laughing issue. But President Weah has tied himself. He has. He has tied himself. He has. And so let's see how this good story ends. I think some Liberians that have lived long enough, some Liberians that understand history, that have read history, that know history, have seen similar movie. They have. They've seen similar movie. And they know how they show in there. Yeah. The players or the actors in the show might be different.
Yep.
But the scripts are the same. The timing might be different. The situations might be different. But this is a similar movie. It is a similar movie. The scene where how we used to have American ninja, Japanese ninja, Chinese ninja, and ninja.
Yes.
They can bounce around, jump around, disappear. Whether you're American, you Japanese, you Liberian. I see African ninja there all. And I see Liberian, and I know they got Liberian ninja, but I see African ninja there all. They have things on their way. So when we see these things, and let me say it though, let me say this, and maybe this remark would make sense to some people. Let me say this. Let me make this remark. No one should feel sorry for President George Weah and what is about to happen. No one should feel sorry for Charles Taylor and what happened to him. Nobody should feel sorry for him. He got exactly what he wanted. Certain things you engage in, there are some results that will come. No prayers can stop it. No fasting can stop it. Speaking in tongues will not stop it. Going to medicine man will not stop it. Getting juju will not stop it. It doesn't change. The results are just the results. So no one should feel sorry for President George Weah. No one. He is not listening. Hey, But there are ways we can handle people when you're not listening. There are things that can be done. There are. There are things that can be done to people who don't listen. But let's move fast forward from President George. Let's come to the opposition really quick. Because the opposition seemed to have been on the news. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, because so as we transition, I just want to talk about that same McGill issue that you just raised your red flag on, and back to us as people, right? According to the sanction, they said don't do business, but to see Liberians, to see us as people, putting our hands around these people that will complain about, that are not treating us good. I think something is lacking, something that we're really observing is that sense of belonging, we got to be careful as a people. Sense of belonging is something that we're really observing that is lacking. So as a people, you can't sit down and say you want change. You want change and you are still parading with the same people that are making you, not to live a better life. You complain, you come to media, you cry here and there, and to see you at that rally, then something is wrong somewhere. So I just want to just pass through with that same Nathaniel McGill issue that you just talked about, my brother. You're right. Liberians, I think we got to open our eyes, and one of the best things we can do is to forget about all the criminals. Look, life will still get better. You will still live a better life, and you will still get a job. You will still get a lot of things to do when the guys are no longer in power. But when you are supporting them, thinking that in fact they are your own, and you keep supporting them, you're not doing good for yourself and for your children and even for your grandchildren.
Well, that's a very good point. I didn't see that way, but that's true. And most people have argued that they're hungry. When the people bring the money, they will eat it or whatever it is. Let me say this. I think it is fair. Maybe for some of us who are not perfect as humans, but I think it's also fair that when you know better and you see danger, you don't engage into it. Such as, don't take money from corrupt people when you know that they are corrupt. Don't do that. That in itself is a form of enabling corruption. Don't do that. Don't take money from Nathaniel McGill and say, well, we just eat the money, we'll not vote for them. No, Don't do that. Don't do that.
Where in the world that you say, in fact, you're not like, or maybe the devil, but you want to take something from the devil? Where?
Yeah, the same thing we can say, like, bro, you don't let it go. You can eat goat. But when they call the soup, you can drink the goat pepper soup. Which one is which? If you can't eat goat, that means you can drink the soup as well, because the soup comes from the goat. But long story short, I think our people need to come to terms with reality now, wherein they have a responsibility to resist corruption. And that means you don't take money from corrupt people. You don't take things from them, reject them at all costs. I saw a video on Facebook where, I'm not sure if it was in Nigeria or where, a corrupt politician came to distribute stuff to the people. Guess what the people did? The people rejected the politicians, goodwill, the stuff that were giving them, and drove him out of the place. And I think these are some of the things our people need to engage in, especially the young people, for the future. Especially the young people. You can't go and allow yourself to be cajoled by someone who you know.
Yes, especially somebody who
exactly
who continued.
Some of our parents or our mothers and our fathers might not have access to the internet and other things. You know it. Most of you know it. It's not a hidden secret, or it's not a secret. It's out there. But you still take money from these people and you pass it around. This is wrong. If somebody just said it was in Ghana, yes. I saw that clip and I was very proud of them. That's how you know you are fighting a resist. It's not just in your mouth. It has to be demonstrated in your behavior as well.
Look, my brother, these people should be shamed. Even when the people are even organizing, even birthday party, like nobody turn up.
Don't go there.
But to see the kind of crowd that I saw they're going to turn in my Gibi, my brother, I think sense of belonging, something just wrong with us as a people. So we'll continue to cry, and this guy will continue to, almost like if Liberia resources is just between them, the high will be like the resources is right in their hand, and they're just using us as a people so that that our resources will just remain between they and their family. It's bad. It's bad. Don't give anybody power. You say you want justice. You say you want war crime court, but you still voting for the same criminals. How will you get war crime court? How will you get economic crime court? It will not come.
I agree with you. And this is not mutually exclusive to only the ruling party or the CDC-led government. Even in the opposition. Part of the reasons some of us have said, and will continue to say it, I'm not going to sit down in meeting with CDC people. What we want to talk about? Oh, my man, I'll give you something for you to talk for. Oh, my man, you'll talk for the government. No, we're not going to do that. Just do the right thing. Do the right thing. That's all. Ask what? Why must you waste your time to travel from all the way to Liberia to come to America, to come meet with people, to buy them out? When you can make it easy and just do the right thing and see if that person will say the wrong thing about you. Even if that person were to say the wrong thing about you, they will be appearing foolish because it will be the contrary.
That's the thing.
You can't go against the facts and reality. You can't do that. So all we are saying to the government, I hear some people saying, oh, you come down too high on the government, but man, you need to come down. You need to be government friendly on what? The people have not changed. They refuse to change. So what are we going to be friendly on? What are we going to talk about as friendly? What thing? What we should really talk about as we'll be friendly here? What thing? Because if y'all want for us to make compromise, then let us start doing some things too to make us to say, yeah, they're serious. You think somebody going to waste their time and go sit down with these guys so they can go record you, take picture of you, get someone on record today or tomorrow when you won't hold them the camera and say, oh, that I won't shut up, man. I gave him $2 the other time. I gave him $5 the other time. No, we're not inside. No. It's one thing when you're doing what is right. It's easier for people who want the right thing to be done to be friendly with you. Mm-hmm. It's easy. Okay, what thing I can say here now? What thing I saw say here today? Oh, the government, and the government is faced with challenges because of the word they can use now. Instead of saying they're corrupt and they're stealing, the government. No, they're not faced with challenges. Don't let nobody tell you that. They're not faced with challenges. The government is not faced with challenges.
The system is corrupt.
The system is corrupt. The government is corrupt. Mm-hmm. All three branches of government are corrupt. And the worst part of it, the executive is enabling the corruption. And they're doing it broad daylight. The president is doing nothing about corruption. President George Weah is doing nothing about corruption.
It's the clique, my brother. It's the clique. Because let me tell you, Steve, even if, for example, now you, Steve, if you want to even build a company in this country, it's very simple. Just start something and just get in contact maybe with one of them, either maybe from the legislature, right? And see how they're going to approach you, my brother. So the system is corrupt. Everybody just want back kick, and it's bad. Somebody want to build a company in this country to employ Liberians. You are telling that person that before that company come, give me $1 million or maybe give me $2 million. Do you know what you are doing to your people? So when the people are saying that the system is corrupt, then sometimes some of them they feel that in fact we are talking like in fact we talking too hard on them, and so no. But that's just the fact, because so many people sometimes they will go around and just gossip about some of these things. They'll say, oh, I won't do anything, I won't do this thing, but the way the process, the way the government asking me, the way the other person is embarrassing me for this, and I don't want to carry that name out there because if I carry that name, they will be shame and so on. So that's just how the system works. Everybody wants kickback. So because of that, Liberia is declining.
The interesting part about it, even when you want to say, oh, let me say something good about the government, they will do worse thing. It will overshadow the so good that they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they take one step in front, then they take 5 steps behind. Who has time? That means I'll go put my name on my face to talk for a bunch of criminals? Where? Who? Who? To do what? To prove what? My last name is not weird. No, that's not my last name. My last name is not weird. Nobody should know. You know, it saddens when I see some grown men and women putting themselves up there in the name of the defending the party and party mandate and the defending the political leader and the defending the other person. Let me say to you, your political leader cheering them. When was the last time you saw them on Facebook defending them?
The people, let me tell you, Steve, quickly to that. Let me tell you, whenever you see CDC is having their rally or maybe at the party color, right? See the physical expression of the people, or maybe see what, the faces of these people. It will tell you that deep down in the heart, they're not happy.
Yep.
So why will you be into something you are not happy and you are pretending like all is well, and after that, even right in front of your own party color, a taxi going to charge you something maybe that you don't want to even pay, but because the system is rotten, because the system lack of control. So transport is not doing anything. There's no transport regulation. So you sit right in front of your own party color and get in taxi that taxi driver will charge you and start crying. I can make the money too much. They can say, why not you the one I empower?
But at the fact,
You see the kind of system?
that is just the truth. You can't be in power and be making noise. Which one is which?
Simple.
Which one is which? You cannot be in power and be making noise. You are the ruling party, but you're passing around making noise. You can't do that. So I mean, fast forward from CDC, I want to move up to the opposition. Most recently, the Liberty Party. I want to move on to Senator Lumley Lawrence, Kanga Lawrence. I don't believe there are two Liberty parties. I don't believe so.
No.
There is in no country, a democratic country, where you can have two of the same political parties. No, that's not true. Something got to be in front of the name. It has to be registered with NEC. So it's okay for somebody to believe in a head that somebody or there are two. It's okay. People got rights to believe what they want to believe in their head. That does not make it a reality. There is not two Liberty Party. No. There is one Liberty Party. There is. And from the communications we have seen, the Republic, if anybody thinks that there is two Liberty Party, then provide communication where INEC recognizes the other political party that you think that makes it two. And we'll gladly honor it here on SKTV. But we're not going to, if you want to be confused, that's fine. But we're not going to confuse ourselves in the public. Anybody wants to be confused, that's okay. It's a choice. But we're not going to confuse the public. We know of one Liberty Party. We do. We know of one Liberty Party. And regardless of the leadership structure or the organization, we know that there is one Liberty Party that is recognized. We saw a communication from Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence, Senator Darius DeLong. Those were suspended Liberty Party partisans or leaders. Let's be clear on the record. And from what we are hearing, and I stand to be corrected, they've graduated from suspended to expelled. In other words, they don't occupy the positions that they were occupying anymore. And I know when we say some of these things, some of these things tend to make some people very upset and very uncomfortable. That's okay. It is okay. As part of human responses and nature. Sometimes we don't all accept the truth the same way. But eventually, we know the truth. And it sits in. Fast forward, they were going to have a rally or they were going to petition the neck. That's good. In Liberia and in other parts of the world, everyone has democratic rights. They went to petition the neck. And they went to international community. Told the international community, petition and international partners. That is good as well. Nothing wrong with that. People choose how they want to address issues. That's fine. Again, it is their right. Senator Darius DeLong, Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence, 100% right. Nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with it. What I'm a little confused about is the fact that NEC is being blamed for interfering into the party's internal conflict. The question is how? You have a constitution. That NEC honored that constitution. That constitution does not say the political leader runs the day-to-day activity of the party. When we say these things, people get pissed off. It's okay. But the truth will not change. Even you go to France, the truth it can change. I don't care where you go. It's not a political thing. It's not there against us or they're on the other side. It's not, that is not it. The fact of the matter here is we beg Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence in the open, pay the due. Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence said she will not pay. Senator Darius DeLong said he will not pay the due. Okay. And I told Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence and Senator Darius DeLong openly here that this will be a monkey on Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence's back. It will never go away. She needs to pay the due, get restored, whether she wants to support Boaka, she wants to support Kumi, she wants to support Jowia. It doesn't matter at that point. You can't have problems in your house and leave the problem and say you want to solve other people, no problem. This issue has nothing to do with CPP. No. It was just a simple mistake that she made. And that simple mistake got her where she is today running around. You want to blame Musa Benete, you want to blame Cummins, you want to blame whoever, that's okay. Choose to blame who you want to blame, nothing wrong with it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with choosing who to blame. But the fact still stands that even if you were to take this case to court today, why was she suspended? Why was she removed from her party? It is because of one thing: she didn't pay her due. And that will be in record. When I sat on this platform and told Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence to pay that due, I was not drinking, I was not smoking. I knew exactly what I was saying because I knew this day will come. I knew it. I read our constitution. Whether you go and say Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence been buying horse for the party, she been, it is not important. What's important that is constitutional is you must pay that due. It is constitutional mandate. And that particular thing will hold Senator Yomi Kanga, that mistake she made, it catch her. Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence made two mistakes. Two big mistakes. No, two small mistakes. Two mistakes that made her today that will bring big problem for her. I'm saying it today. I will say it. Let's say three. But the other one of that mistake is a choice. The first mistake or choice she made is this. Never go into any competition as an underdog. She should have never told the public or CPP that she was not running to be president. She should have gone to the table with something because she had a right as a political leader at that time to say she was running. When you come to the table like that, you come with leverage. I don't know who can be advising these people. What if y'all can be talking behind the horse to them? What y'all can be telling them? The people who can be advising, we will tell you the truth. Y'all say we Kumi's men there, we ANC this, we the other person this, we Musa Benete this. But the truth is the truth. It will not change my people. And I get nothing against Yombi Kanga Lawrence. In fact, Yombi Kanga Lawrence, I can call my Oma. We cool. But that does not need, it would not neglect, look, it would not stop me from saying what is right. She should have come to the table with that. She should have. She should have come to the table with that. From a strategic standpoint, and then decide. From a strategic standpoint, and then decide down the line where she wants to go and how she wants to come around. Because we call that coming to the table with leverage. You can go into a discussion or into any business or any kind of leverage like that. She had a perfect opportunity to come with leverage. That is supposed to be Bwaka or Kumi's running behind her to be vice president. Now, that's the other way around. Because you see, right there, she would have neutralized it too. Because Ben and you already said he's not running. So that opens the gap for it to be a 3 ways competition. So that means Bwaka would have had to come and make a case to her. Cummins comes and make a case to her. Now she should have been in a position to decide. Tell them, my brother, we're not having all the wahala. Okay. She said she will not be fine. That's all right.
And that's the thing. Even when they went to Farmington, right? I don't know what I can still remember. The chairman was not wanted for this thing to reach that far, So after when the heat and the noise, everything start coming out, and say, okay. Sometimes the case, everybody say, oh yeah, the noise too much and all the kind of thing. So I agree. Let's go to Farmington and be able to solve all these problems, as a people and come together under one umbrella, When they went there, what happened, we saw photos coming up, the chairman started posting, oh yes, all is well, but within less than 24 hours, we start hearing another thing that, that same group of people, they have, their hearts are not still certified. In fact, they observe a lot of things, all kinds of things, they start bringing in a lot of, bureaucracy and so on. And they continue with that up to now. Now to where it's reaching, where even the founding father of the party, the late Councillor Charles Walker Brodsky.
Moment we get into there, you running a story.
Okay, all right.
We want to follow this story because that go to the origin. That where Yombi Kanga Lawrence mistake started. We come into that. We come into that because their pathway to 2023 presidency, like I've always said, and I maintain, if people carefully listen, there are some things I'm strict and strong about. The presidency to 2023, I said it before, it is through the Liberty Party. And we'll say why. We still stay our ground. We said this thing about 2 or 3 years ago. We still stay our ground. Fast forward, saying that Yombi Kanga Lawrence has a fallout or misunderstanding with the chairman of the party, Musa Benete. Very good. They go to court. They're back and forth. Senator Dara Zilon comes on SKTV, makes derogatory statement towards the chairman of the party. Okay. Let me tell you something. Men, we are men. When men they have misunderstanding, men they get way they can handle it. We get way we can handle our misunderstanding as men, especially if we've been friends or if we've been brothers. We get way we can handle it. Senator Yombi Kanga Lawrence, Senator Dara Zilon, the issue of dues come up Melbourne,
Yeah.
you in the studio there. If I say you don't like me, I mean you get problem. One of the first things I will do in my life, I will make sure I go and double check and cross check that any trap you are setting for me that's supposed to catch me, I want to make sure all of those traps are clear off the way.
Exactly.
So if they claim that this was just used politically and there were no due payment in a day or whatever it is, and you know that you and the person having misunderstanding, why not just do that and clear off the way? Pay a due and clear.
Simple.
So that the person cannot have anything on you.
Simple.
Or against you to hold you. When we spoke on the same platform in that context, pay that money. Say, please pay the money. You have some United Party people here instigating, talking foolishness, some of them, because they are myopic, they don't understand some things. All they're thinking about is their gut and how they will take over so they can go to the different ministries. That's all they're worried about. They're not even worried about the future of the country. Most of them are not thinking about what will happen in the next 10 years. If you ask them, if you are not...
You don't even care about that. You talk about 10 years. You talk about 5 years. They're
only counting the months that, President William will go, and, I will go to Ministry of Commerce, and, there's someone that deal with all those strike. I just bring them in and I strike out you so I go out and get. That is all they're thinking about. So all of their hope, they put it in one person, which is Joseph Yuma Boakai. That's it. And I work under Joseph Yuma Boakai. I'm walking my way down the line. Joe Boy not leaving the conversation because Joe Boy is in the conversation too. But I move fast forward because we'll bring Joe Boy to the conversation.
Yes.
Those senators American Lawrence. And you know what? Some people reach out to me, text me, oh, you're supposed to call the woman, the kind of thing that you can't say on air. You can't say that your woman, you respect on air. I said, one thing I level myself. There's certain thing I don't play around with. I wrote them straight, but I said, let me tell you something. What I say behind the horse, or I say in public, which one matters? The thing what I say, not you. Oh, yeah, that's you, boy. You can't say in public like that. Sometimes you can sing disrespectful. I say, you're not serious. Carry out your foolish complaint somewhere else. I'm not going to listen to it. You are not serious. The one what I say, you say that too. But you say what I'm saying behind her? What kind of foolishness is this? What kind of high level of foolishness is this? You know the reason why I said it in public? Do you know? I said it in public because I wanted to keep myself on record and for everybody on earth to know that this hint was given to Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence. It left for you to go down. She not want to listen to it out of business. But I know for a fact that they were set in their ways to not do this. And I knew that this particular thing will be a monkey on the back. It will not move from behind them. It will not move from behind Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence. Let me say it again, like I said the other time. Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence can go to the sky, she come back. The particular thing, if she does not go back and handle the thing as a party internal affair.
And that's just it.
She's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. Go anywhere you want to go. The thing is sealed. It is cut. It's set. Senator Yomi Kanga Lawrence, why don't you want to turn me a strap? They want to turn me a whatever it is. She fall down inside.
They just want to be blaming. They just want to be blaming Neck for nothing.
What's the next thing?
I don't see any issue with Neck. Go back home. That's solve your problem. Let's send them back. Let's send them back. Say, go back home. We still recognize the first whole constitution. We're not recognizing all the things what you're doing here. No, go back home.
They play fight so to be. Neck is not perfect. There's something Neck has done that is wrong. We can point to those things. But for you to come and make me, that means you'll be enemy to somebody because you're enemy to them. That means you'll be recruited to talk foolishness for you. And you say that you're who? No, we're not going to do that. Anything I say here on Facebook, I say out of conviction and passion to the facts and to the evidences I have to my disposal. Nobody calls me and tells me, oh, we go on the show, say they won. No. We're not on that level. We're not on that level. So the issue here is Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence, I'm advising you again. You can listen before you say today or tomorrow we'll come and we'll talk here. And I'm not calling nobody behind closed door to talk about this. It's not even going to happen. For what? For what? If you want closed door calling for to be talking, then let's go to consultancy level. Then that one is private. That my free advice I give you, what take you want to give that business. What do I care? It doesn't matter to me. Here's my recommendation to Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence. Go back to Senator Musa Benede, and you're talking. Go back to Musa Benede, and you're sitting and you're talking.
The thing can still be solved out. The thing can still be solved out. Yeah.
Let me say again, so much better than Bishin. If Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence don't do that, she'll not win Grand Pass of 2029. Go mark it down. Yeah. We're talking about the future. That is, if she chooses to run, it's all right. I'm just saying, I'm giving recommendation. Don't take it. Take it. If she doesn't win Grand Pass of 2029, that is the end of her political career in politics in Liberia is done. She is done. She is done. Listen, that knows why you're talking about the women are Grand Passer. The lioness of Grand Passer. The lioness. That human being can make human being big, when human being move from behind you.
Yes.
You done. All this thing that United Party people happy Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence out. Why JMB were not on the peaceful march yesterday? Why Benedict you were not on the peaceful march yesterday? Why the United Party leadership were not on the peaceful march yesterday? They're saying that behind the horse, encouraging them to be doing it to make them set the low phone in the town. Don't agree. When Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence stood with JMB, Benedict Yue, for them, all of them to connive and lie. I say they lie. All three of them. I am saying it. And I pick my word carefully to say this. They didn't say the truth. They did not say the truth. Including Senator Darius DeLong. They didn't say the truth. They did not say the truth. All of them were together. Those guys should have been there in solidarity. Or they should have sent the leaders to represent them to be there. This is a solidarity thing they're supposed to be in. These are some of the deception. I'm saying no, Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence, go back to your party, take your party by your face, your thing, you'll move on. You can do all the fighting for Joseph Human Boaka or for Cummins. If your horse is not settled, Mama, you're going nowhere. Ha! Those guys will kick you down.
Because
Joseph Human Boaka was in politics before you even thought about getting into politics.
Yeah, but because Steve
You
should be forced because yes, it right. That the entire breakaway fashion of the Liberal Party will not be allowed to feature any candidate, be a representative candidate or maybe senatorial candidate or so on. No. So you will not feature anybody. In fact, you will not put any candidate on your ticket because you are not recognized. So you're forced to come back home because NEC is only recognizing the Liberty Party. So be it you can protest from now to even election day. Instead of wasting your own time. So one of the best things to do now is put all the bigotry aside, put all the things that been, breaking you apart and say, okay, yes, I feel we got to come back home and see the way forward. Because or as like what my brother just said, your top political career will just end after 2029. And if you're not careful, because like politics is just sweet, but it's short and it's better.
Like I said, me, I'm not here to lie or to hide anything. And I get nothing against Senator Darius DeLong, Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence. They play the truth I was talking. Y'all go face your party issue, you'll move on. But here's what a little concerning to me, because the thing looks like it's deepening.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Charlene Bronski is not just anybody to the party.
That's the thing.
Charlene Bronski's father founded this party.
Mm.
All the Liberty Party knows everybody else is making is from Charlene Bronson's blood. If anybody would love Liberty Party more than anybody, some of you Unity Party partisans, some of you suppose and you're making a learn passing talking point of foolishness with confidence. You need to wake up. You need to wake up to reality. Who in their sound mind? Who in their sound mind?
Mm-hmm.
You think Charlene Bronson are just passing around, just an informed, educated woman who is a lawyer.
Exactly.
I'm not saying she knows everything. You think the decision that she made to support the Liberty Party that is recognized by the Liberian Constitution, you think it's a stupid decision? You're passing around talking emotional. Someone, Facebook and then make all equal. Brother, Facebook and make all equal. Because some people who just thinking right now in the moment, somebody who thinking way in front there, you're not on the same level. You're not thinking the same. So that means they're far older than you in your head. Be honest. Let me tell you something. The decision Charlene Bronson made, is the best decision. Whether from a political standpoint and from a legal standpoint, it's the best decision. Let's say she won't run in Grand Basel. Let's put it that way. Let me get you two scenarios. She won't run in Grand Basel.
Mm-hmm.
Or powerful in the Liberty Party. You think she should run as an independent Grand Basel? Would that make any sense?
No.
It wouldn't make any sense.
No.
Run as an independent for what? That means she running away from the thing with her platform. That in itself is a division. It confuses people. But let's look at the second scenario. If she wants to run on the Liberty Party ticket, come 2023, which one of the party, the Liberty Party, she should go to? The one that recognize or the one that still passing around making laws, they don't recognize. Y'all go think about it. Since you're not thinking, you're thinking everybody can think like you. People thinking, making logical decisions to be in good standing with legal principles and doctrines. And you're passing around with your emotional thing because you want to bring Joseph Human Burger to power by fire, by force, so that means everybody should fall in line with you. Nobody that fall in line with you automatically, they bought them or they gave them money or the other person with a person. Because your sense of reasoning have been clouded and covered by greed and elderly abuse. So everybody should fall in line with that. I don't fool old people. I don't use old people to achieve my personal goals. No, I don't do that. That's abuse. Some of you know what you are up to. Some of you are passing around fighting her for her decision, writing on Facebook, talking bunch of trash and nonsense. Because you're not sitting there, you're not thinking. You are not thinking. All you are thinking about, Joseph Human Burger must win so that you can come to power. That's why some of them in the head will tell you, say, listen to this, they will tell you, say, the vice president position is just a ceremonial position and you don't do nothing. But they say Cummins must be vice president to Joseph Human Burger. So you know the vice president position not good. But you're still for somebody engaged to them. Yeah, see your life. See your life now. No, you see your life. Bunch of crooks, hustlers. Young people are sitting in the jail, eager and hustling. And we're supposed to say that. You think that 1930 or 2007, no, 4 our hand? No, we're not 4 in our hand. Somehow we're not 4 our hand. We'll put our mouth in this politics. We'll talk about it because we want the right thing to be done for our country. That's what we want. If the Liberian Post say they will take Joseph Boaka, let's just bring the fact out. Let the fact be out and let's not do it out of greed. Let's not do that out of greed. So where Senator Jamaican Lawrence is, all the threats against Charlene, all the other extra things, I would have even expected for her to speak against these things. That it's not necessary. Charlene Bronson has the right to support who she wants to support. That's all right. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, she has the right to support. Even if she chooses to support President George Weah, that is all right. Will we question her? Yes, we will question her. What are you talking about? Even her support for the Liberty Party today, when she comes on interview on SKTV, we will ask her the reasoning behind it. She will tell us. She will tell the Liberian people. People are making rational decisions. People are making decisions for the future, to not temporary decisions like some of you who can't wait. Some of you can be wake up in the night. You think if 2023 now come, and to your surprise, your dreams will not come true. So you start taking your blood pressure medicine, some of you, because your blood pressure will go up high. And we're not leaving their face with some of us. We'll be here. We'll discuss the issue. We'll talk about the issue. You not let it where we can talk it. It's okay. Go to the church. That in the church they can talk low and they can talk quiet. I'm not in church. Yeah, I talk the way I talk. You want to say I'm emotional? You want to say I'm rude? You want to say I'm disrespectful? That is your view. I respect your view. I don't have to accept it. That's how I speak and that's how I communicate. I will not change it for you. I've never used any foul words here. I've said the truth and I describe issues based on the facts. I'm not a woman to tell a woman. I don't get soft voice. I'm a man. I talk like a man. That's how I talk. That's how I talk. If you feel it's offensive, it's disrespectful to you, it's okay. But I'm not going to sit down and I put my mouth in the labyrinth politics and I talk about it. No, I am. I am. So all we are saying to you is let's come to terms with reality. We don't have to agree on everything, but let's just state the facts. That's Yomli Kanga Lawrence made a mistake. I hear many of you have accused the ANC and Cummins of fueling the Liberty Party confusion because Mr. Cummins went to the Liberty Party headquarters twice, and the Liberty Party political leader was not informed or whatever it is. We criticized Mr. Cummins here and said Mr. Cummins should have reached out to her. But that's not the requirement. But we're advising to have done that. But that's not the expert. That's not the requirement. That's not the process. Because she doesn't run a day-to-day activity. Not reaching out to her directly is not a disrespect. There are requirements you have to meet to do certain things in life. When you meet that requirement, it's okay for you to do it. If you, what in that one again, a problem when we say they say we convince people, that common sense things. If the requirement is speak to the chairman or speak to the person in charge. So let's take for example, if the requirement for me to be in a studio there with Melbourne is for me to speak with the studio manager, fill out the documentation, and they review it, and call me by and say, yeah, you can come to the studio tomorrow. And I go and I do that. I meet all the requirements. It will be the studio manager's prerogative to inform the director that Steve will be in tomorrow. And not Steve's responsibility to go inform that person. No. That internal communication, that's what they should do. So some of you talk it personal and say, Cummins went and broke. Bring a division in the ANC and the Liberty Party, and you misconstrue the information, pass around and talk nonsense. And interfere, you go into the party. I even saw Senator Darazilon wrote something. I just sat down for long and I was like, okay, Senator Darazilon, something that you're supposed to know, that common sense. You should rise above some of these things. That common sense. Yes, it would be good for Alexander Cummins to have called Yomli Kanga Lawrence. But that's a choice. That's a preference. We can only encourage him to do that. We can force him to do that. It's not a requirement. It's not a prerequisite to go to the party headquarters. It's not. So if he doesn't do it, it's not the end of the word. Let's move on. Now, if he didn't meet the requirements and he was forcing himself there, that is an issue. Fast forward. You say that Cummins was dividing the Liberty Party. Okay. The class really low that Senator Darius they don't open like we're stupid. Like we're someone really, really stupid. Oh, these guys. Some people will not just change. And the class really low turned to the whole Unity Party group to boost Joseph Yuma Bwaka or to get Joseph Yuma Bwaka messaging on the air because apparently they shield Joseph Yuma Bwaka from coming to certain station because they don't want him to be asked to have questions. They don't want him to be asked questions. They don't. So Yuma Bwaka not coming here and can't tell me arts and I sit and show my boy and clap. That's not true. It's not going to happen. You don't gonna give me alphabets or acronyms and think that you seriously, as will be happy when you give me acronyms and alphabets. You really serious? But anyway, that's aside the point. Like I said to them before, they can keep it whatever they want to keep it. That's okay. The same way I said to CDC, keep Joe, we are in the closet. Keep it. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It will not stop me from saying what I'm supposed to say. The day he wants to come, he's welcome. But today we see when the Liberty Party situation are going on, when has Joseph Yumabwaka ever spoken or said anything as the wise man? Is that wisdom we're talking about? That wisdom we're talking about. I see those young guys sitting down on class reload. What are the Stephen Johnson from a couple of other guys that sit there? The one that work in government, Mo Ali there. Yeah, maybe that the system on this other side. But brother, there are certain people that can come to certain job or certain position again with certain laws behind you. You gotta go. Mo Ali then nobody should even be listening to them. You gotta go sit down somewhere. These are deceptive young people. To the court, these guys are deceptive. 1 minute you were in court testifying, another minute they never carry comes to court. Yeah, 1 minute you're not Muslim. If I were in the mosque and I found Mo Ali coming to the mosque, he will not pass. He gotta go. You both those are the pass through me because you're not Muslim. What are you coming to do there? You denounce the religion.
That's the thing. That means, yeah.
When they do feast to the mosque, they go there other and collect food. See your life. He's saying I'm Muslim. And he's saying I'm Muslim, not Christian. Because he is a groom crop by nature. He or the cost out all these young men. They're not serious people. They don't want the right thing. They're just looking for opportunity, hustling all over. Hustling all over. No consistency in their lives. Hustling all over. Nothing to put a hand in is to benefit the people. Everything it must be, they must exploit you, take from you, and then all of them so understand the Labrador politics. So when you are crooked, then you understand the politics. You know Labrador politics. When you put it, don't understand the Labrador. What about the Labrador politics that we don't understand that you don't understand? They can tell us. You have been there all these years. Nothing changed. Nothing go happen. Just from one criminal to another criminal. And you're friendly with all of them. Today I see them fighting Ben Senvi, but I want it between them. Only because Ben Senvi decided to choose to stand with Charlie Bronski. So today now, they are fighting Ben Senvi. Once you're not leaning towards Joseph Yuban Boakai, someone will even call us speak from you. I see the other one adding a check all day. I think I said, man, I ain't homosexual business. Nope. I'm a man. I don't have a check. I get issue with you. I tell you exactly I got issue with you. I ask them to check the passing around. When you tell them hello, they won't talk. They go recruit the whole family and the crew to not speak to you again. Only because you criticize Joseph Yuman Boy. Y'all got a long way to stay inside. Y'all got a long way to stay inside. Y'all really got a long way to stay inside. Y'all got a long with some of our own y'all got a long way to stay inside. Me, I'm not into politics. I'm not playing politics with nothing. I don't play politics with nothing. I say as it is. As the only difference between me and your politician, I can say it raw. And I will continue to say it raw like that. I'm not going to change the way I'm saying it. No. I will continue to say it raw like this. Just like this. Because that's what our people need to hear the truth. All that political shenanigans there, we might go behind the whole thought, different kind of people, then we pretend we're all doing well for them or we want to good. No, they don't. They don't. All these young guys you see around, they're hustlers. So Senator John Lawrence, God said exactly where she is today. And I'm telling her again, if she is not careful, if Senator John Lawrence is not careful, either Charlene Bronski or somebody else will replace her. Hear me well. The train is leaving the stations in Senator John Lawrence. And y'all will do nothing about it at the problem there. Because that is what the law has said. This is the issue. And that's why you need to understand. Some things that, let me tell you something. Not every time you must fight. Not every fight you will win. Not every fight you can win. You can't win every fight. That's how life is. Some fight that you throw in the towel because of the better good. Sometimes that throwing in the towel benefits you more than fighting. This fighting will continue to hurt you, Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence. I'm telling you, I'm not going to hide it from you. Gradually, you are losing popularity in the party. Gradually, you are losing people in the party. Gradually, you don't have the legal standing. These factors, they are going away from you gradually. Please handle this thing behind the horse. The party internal affair. Your leader running around. Your leader running around. It's not helping. It's not helping. Whether that you or that Darius Dillon or that whoever it is. The people that are fooling you, they get a party. They get a party. Joe Boy get a party. Ah. When I say remember, you know anybody minute them there. Joe Boy get a party. Joe Boy get a party. Joe Boy get a party. Start wasting your time behind all the political people then. Cummings get a party. You and Benedict, Dillon, you go face the thing. You go face the thing. They fighting and be happening when I carry on nowhere. You go face the thing. Don't allow the garden to go to convention and you're not face the thing and they replace you. You're being household. To even be member, sir. They will not want somebody to be member. I'm telling you, your membership, even your membership will be rejected. I'm telling you again, I'm giving you direct call. Me lay your business. Lay your business naturally. You cool. Cool umba. Let's forget about politics. Cool umba, you cool. You lay back. You know how to hold a conversation. Yeah. You understand some things. That I gave it to you. But the other political route, that's what mission you own. That's what mission you own. You can win the fight. There is no way you can win it. Don't let nobody fool you. You can win it. I'm telling you it from my heart. Don't let nobody fool you. You're going to sit on your hand of the team. Tell Darius Dillon and Musa Benedict, they're men. If we don't know why they're going back and forth, especially Dillon. You know, if there's someone like OPS that went on and the baller there, let them go ahead with the OPS in the middle. Easy.
Yeah, and that's just the problem, you know. Move from between those men.
The baller, when I'm a baller, Dillon and why many Musa they can go behind and say, brother, okay, I will leave it with you, or you leave it with me. We move. Easy. Right there, you're sharing your move.
Simple, man, brother. Just simple.
To say no Dillon. You're creating too much skepticism about it. You are young. You are young. You should have. I will find time to address your issue one day. You should have used your influence, but you made some serious mistakes. You made some serious mistake, and that will be costly. The fight
and the person that were really advising you, I think that were wrong advice. You know, you just said it all, my brother. We just said because we got to get to the line and talk to our people to also they want to be part of the show.
Let's hear from our people.
Yeah. So today we got the women in this and they don't want to call. So what we do now is that we get a lot of phone on chat on us. So we are using only the phone on today. And the number to call to be part of the show, please, if you call, please be brief. Don't be horny. No, I say horny make today. Other people going from neck to neck. So the number to call is 7778-339961. Again, 7778-339961. Please be brief and just go straight to the point, please. Yes. So the topic, I think you've been following all the discussion here today. So just be brief and get all your own input on the discussion. Hello? Yeah, my brother, good evening. What's your name and from where you join us? Yeah, go ahead. I know where you're getting us. I come in. Go ahead. The phone volume is a little bit low, so and the calls keep coming back to back. Go ahead. Okay. Mm. Okay, so what you do for me? Hello, hello. What you do for me? Just text me after the program on the same number. Just text me them. I'm going to forward it to them. Okay.
Who? What you say?
Is this disabled calling for SOS or to help all disabled children who are in school. So he said you want the team on the side to please help them buy copybooks and pen.
Okay, yeah. Maybe let's connect on that, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
and
problem.
this whole disabled thing.
Yes.
The part of the group of 77, right? Can you ask him?
Yes, he said not exactly. So which group are you people part of? Okay. Hmm. So when you copy books and pen you want, right? Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell you, no more we'll talk.
Yeah, okay, no problem. So
Please.
later on you text me, please. I beg you. Hello? Yeah, my brother, good evening. What's your name and from where you join us? That's great. Pro defender. Go ahead.
It's too low.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Mm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for being part of the program and to this caller. Hello. Hello. Yeah, my brother. What's the name and from where you join us?
My name is and I join you from
Okay, from Bon County, right?
Yes, thanks so kindly. You see one thing with Kula,
Mm-hmm.
Liberty Park, I think some of us, our blood, our soul, our everything went to in 2005 or 2017.
Mm-hmm.
To you as the current vice chair for operation for Bon County. And one thing I remember Councilor said to me in 2017, he just died. We went to the global convention where brought Yomri Kata to power and leader. Because he said to me, Joe, as my son, that the woman wants to give back very constituency to me. But the way I see the woman proceeding, the tears and pain and heart, everything we have sacrificed in the past is given over. And God, so all of our will be so the past, it went down
So what would be your own recommendation? Mm. All right. Thank you. Yeah, man. You already said everything. Anyway, hello. Yeah, my brother. Good evening. What's your name and from where you join us? Okay, Brian Tate, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Let me thank you and the honor God that listen to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the things that I listened to before I made my point when Charlie wrote on Mutability Fashion, let me say this. You know, that she want to be part of them, or she is part of them, or she's supporting them. And she said something. What she said was, whether it is Constituency Liberty Party or legal or Liberty Party, it seems that it's good that we be together. So it means that you recognize Mutability Fashion because it's there on legal ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Stevie was saying something and said, Yomi should take note. The note is that you don't take your supporter as a robber. Don't want the man from Bonkati was talking. When Charles Blanchie appointed Mutability as chairman of the campaign of the 2017 election, he said something. He said, you are chairman of the campaign, not only chairman, but CEO of the campaign.
Exactly.
The first time, hearing such a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
We hear the campaign manager, campaign chair, or to attack CEO then, he saw substance in benefit. Because benefit when he believed in, he supported to the whole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now, to support political party, you can do all your talking, you can do all your jargon. When you don't have many need to support the political party, it went nowhere. So, you only want to break away from benefit. If benefit maybe had behaved honestly, they should have handled it without the crisis. But they never did it. And they are raised their fire. But the only thing I want to say is that Liberian people, whether they support you, they shouldn't be used as robbers. That today I hear, tomorrow I'm not hearing you, then they will follow you. No, they're not tied to you.
Okay.
They wouldn't support you by consensus.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And so keep the calls coming. Just take 3 more calls then, Steve, because we got to go to YouTube also so we can hear from our people too in the diaspora.
No. Mama, I hear the point, bro. The point is that's what they said. That would do.
All right. Hello.
From our own ground. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother. Good evening. What's your name and from where you join us?
Yeah, I'm Charles Cooper. I join you from Caulfield to Borough.
Okay, Charles, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah. I said go ahead.
Hello.
We getting you, Charles. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, my brother, the issue that is unfolding within the Labour Party, I want to squarely blame Honorable Delo and that of their political leaders for allowing this issue to escalate. See, this is where leadership comes in. I think the issue should have been handled into because that is an internal party affair. But you see, Honorable Delo, who are supported 2020 that are well reviewed to campaign for, you are one of those who started the whole issue. You can remember when we were in a collaboration, one time the law was on the radio and he said that he's laying on the side of Waka. I do respect the political right of anybody to support any side, but you see, when you are into a certain leadership position, you should be slow to speak because you are in position area. You are explaining one of the key roles in the negative market. So when the CPD was started at that time, we are now going through all of the processes and we started leaning on the side of Waka. And you see, today all these things are causing for us. They should have bad this thing. CPD go through all of the processes and anybody that comes to us and we all go going to support that side. But that day, you are million and South Baka and all of these things cost problem for today. And you see now they want to bring the other side, they are doing for causing chaos in the Democratic Party that you my brother.
All
They're
right.
asking them to go by the law so they can solve that problem. They should not be bringing other people.
Okay.
They want leadership comes in, and they take the blame and solve that problem.
Okay.
Because the Lord
Thank you. There where leadership come in, let them take the blame and solve their problem. Yeah, good evening. What's your name and from where you join us?
Good evening.
Yeah, my brother, we're doing great. Thank God. What's your name and from where you join us?
Well, I told you for the densely populated of Ghana. My name is Amara Infofana.
That's what I'm about to say. In fact, their voice sound like Amara Fofana. How you doing, boss? In fact, I did number 12.
We are grateful working with our people ahead of 2023 election. It is becoming clearer day by day that by the grace of God, we will be representing the people at the 55th legislature.
Okay, that's good. So go ahead and on the discussion.
I've been listening to you people attentively, and I think you have said a lot of things. But the overall is that what really is the personal fight about? If the leaders, political leaders who sacrifice so much, and specifically my former party, the Unity Party, and then the Youngly Association, the quote-unquote Young Action of the Liberty Party, they saw our report in 2019 that benefited them from the Liberty Party. I'm talking about taking Maserati for the first time for roughly 1 year. And then 2020, indisputably, you saw the collective fight, and you saw the effort applied by all of the political actors, but specifically, we saw Kumi moving with Dilo in the Ghana Belt. I'm not in any way saying this to say that whatever that Kumi have holding on to, you hold on to it, or whatever this America hold on to, you hold on to it. I'm trying to throw a light at the collective effort that benefited the Liberia significantly. Despite the taxes that is being offered on the part of Europe, that would be the individual performance. But with all the collective performance that saw him as a 9-year senator, once you right there, that they supported over 100,000 budget. You think that was that would have been because of the might of the party, or because Dominicana is just was just in Grand Bazaar, but it happened based on the influence, the finances, and the popularity of political leaders, including capability, who spend hard money and who also spoke to the Kingsways and the religious people and other political people that believe in him. And you come and sit on public platform and educate that man, and you think it's an ordinary person.
So, do you call for reconciliation or you? What's your take?
I'm not begging them.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. We are not begging. If they don't go back to Gerald, trust me, they're not going to move to John Casacote.
All right. Thank you so much.
Don't go back to Gerald. They will get John Casacote because you know what? It will be like they see it's not about us. It's about them. Because we are in majority, we are elected. We have 4% get out together. 4%. That is over 5 billion human beings. If 4% get out together, then what do we get in our food?
All right. All right, Chief. Thank you so much. Yeah, so for those of you that are calling my private number, I'm feeling you ready to even be part of the show. Call on the number 0778 339961. Please stop calling on the other side. Yeah, you don't even texting, you just calling. So call 0778 339961. Hello? Hello? All right, so 0778-339961, and you'll be live on the program, the SKTV. Yes, so have your own say. We have probably about 8 more minutes to go, and Yeah, so we just take a few calls and get back to Steve so that we can start part or maybe running thing up. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my brother, what's your name? From where you join us?
Thank you. I'm Ola today from Low Kingdom. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
As for the issue, happened in the Liberty Party problem, I think you and your panelists is you are just, basic up some, facts that really happening, that really cause all of these things that has escalated to the level. And most especially, people who don't understand and think, and totally at the core, they are not seeing. But we just see it like Musa Beleke is so much, authoritative. He just has to prove to, himself that he owns the party.
So, excuse me. Hello. So, hello. Hello. Yeah, hello. My colleague. Hello. Okay. All right. Thank you. At least you are set up, so we don't want to go back and forth with the same thing. Hello.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, my brother. What's your name and from where you join us?
Yeah, from Nigeria.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to say this. This is just a fact that these are irresponsible characters that want to stay in place of this country.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you have an institution and you cannot take care of the boards of the institution, then you want to go to a speaker's speech. I want to believe that there's a serious problem. It will not be possible for you to handle the affairs of those institutions. Now, what I want to say in a nutshell is that there's a certain fight between the entire wrangling of Musa Beleke and that of Kanga and that of the senators. There's a fight, it's a split. And to be frank, both of them, they have the legislation as part of them. And they do not see the meaning of coming together. That's what will remain. It will remain because they have the whole political selfish ambition. And so they are now going to surmise for a settlement. That is a crystal clear issue. Because on the other side, if you listen at one of the senior members who was giving some elucidation from the entire angle of the party, he was basing upon his constitutionality of the party, where he spoke clearly that Kanga, Lauren, and Darrell alone failed to pay the due. And that was a stealing point that caused them to be suspended and subsequently to be expelled. But that does not mean that they do not have the federal. So that's a big problem. And if they are going to go to that angle, then definitely it's so possible that they will submerge to the chairman because Mr. Beleke, who is the chairman of the party, he runs the day-to-day activity of the party. And so you see where the wrangling will be. So these are things that people who have a little party cannot even still the problem will resolve it and then come to the nation. They are
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So at least you have said what you want to solve. Steve, No time. So I think you just listen to Liberians. To maybe let me just say, let me just go to the previous color to this color. That talking about how this happened, how the other one happened. But I think he just said missing thing out. I think these are Liberians, that support people. If you're doing bad thing or continue to support you, nobody is saying that who right or who wrong or no. But the first step that we're talking about, pay your due. When you want to be, if you are living in someone's house and you not pay rent, do you consider yourself as tenant in a house anymore? Anytime the landlord can give you notice. So go ahead, my brother.
My man, like I said always, today Umpa on the show, where the facts are, that's where we put it. I'm not here to go defend, make excuses or whatever it is. Can we get to the genesis of her getting back her position, which is the due needs to be paid? What thing in I wanted that we got to talk about follower and not follower? The followers are Liberty Party partisans. They don't belong to Yomli Kangalore or Musa Bidede. So if Yomli Kangalore leaves Liberty Party or leaves opposed as a political leader, by right, these people should be committed to the party, not necessarily an individual, because the party stands. I think that what people should join party for.
And what made that different from the cities where you always see sedition will always say, "Me, I'm a sedition, right?" So if you're a Liberty Party person, like the man that called from Bon County that said that yes, he's a Liberty Party person and he remains Liberty Party person. I think you go by the rule of law and go where the party is hailing, especially when it comes to law, but not by you running after individual. Maybe no, then you're not doing the right thing as partisan.
So tomorrow we'll continue this conversation. I want to tell the Liberian people why I believe the way to the presidency is through the Liberty Party. Then we'll scrutinize all the three political candidates, or four, including Tiawan Gongo, as to who, what are the chances and what are the pathways, because there are pathways here. And for all indications, and also we'll update the Liberian people tomorrow. The United Party said we're going to have a retreat here. What is going on? I finished buying my suit and everything, and they got to reform me. Because I wanted to attend that suit. I wanted to attend that stuff. I can't attend it. So they got to reform me. Why they get caught what they call the son in the middle of everything? Something is going on or what is going on? So tomorrow we'll talk about these things. Melbourne, I want to say thank you. As always, thanks to the team and the leadership there at Truth FM. Thank you so much. Thank you for always availing yourself to be part of the conversation. But these are conversations that are needed to be held or that need to be held. And so we want to thank all of our followers. Those of you in the United States that didn't have the opportunity to call on today, we say sorry. Sorry to you guys. Hopefully tomorrow Sekou can be on. We didn't transfer the number to my phone to have you participate, but tomorrow we'll be on. And we'll talk about what's going on with the retreat. We'll talk about what's going on with the United Party retreat. What's going on? My man, I bought my suit that I told me to that retreat where I wanted to be suit up in that, in that retreat, my man.
Yeah, I don't know why is it that they got a cancer. I don't know for what reason, but myself, we're waiting for some live.
The manager for the whole Sunday in the middle of the Sunday. What is going on?
And we're not too good, but they gotta tell us. Maybe you on our side, so maybe you will give us some gist.
Yeah,
give us some gist.
It's not scoop on it. Tomorrow by the show, it will be noisy again.
I know.
Because of issue. So come on tomorrow with a vestation phase and getting mad. We're not get problem with you. We love the Liberian people. That's why we are here. But thank you so much, Melbourne. What time we have there? We got a few more minutes.
No, our time is we finished already with our time, so it's about time that we I would say bye-bye to our people, especially
You
for...
know what funny? You know what funny? One of Jeremiah Waffle, I think he's the chairman in America, yeah. Former of my boy, he cool. But it make that be all day way. Vote. Jeremiah Waffle finished turning vote over to United Party. So the hope of becoming president or leading the country that scam. You know what happen? There is no more vote. You know, you have more vote again?
For finish. I mean, anything I can, and I get no
The
interest.
chairman,
No.
the political leader for vote is the personal bodyguard of JMB. What you know, Jeremiah Waffle will be bad enough.
You know, tomorrow, in fact, tomorrow will come. I want to gist us more about the PRP people. What happened?
Who the PLP? My man.
Yeah. But like very interesting. Let them call it too sweet. No, sometimes. Yeah.
The yo-yo too many no. PLP is confused. They don't know what's going on.
I say
because 1 minute, the political leader showing face. Another minute, the political leader. So you show for that day, the constitute grand jury. So you show for the constitute grand jury. Yeah.
Liberians. We can open our eyes.
They know, my brother, they know. But tomorrow will be on. Thank you so much. Thanks to our viewers and our listeners. The politician, he said, we play the music enjoyment because that enjoyment. My man, I'm following you. I got something following you in that town. The children that you own.
No, forget that thing. No, my man will be cheering it. You know, cool about cheering. What kind of party that will go join? All the party that's all you. So what will go? You won't go PRP? No way.
John CPP. They say my John CPP.
CPP is my brother. You will enjoy everywhere. So would they be managing on this? Would you remain the fence?
But tomorrow we'll deal with them. Tomorrow we'll deal with them.
Seriously, bro. Thank you so much, man. So for there you have it. Want to say?
You don't even know my story.